Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam.
So here, Kono atra te Akhila Guru Bhagavan Prayasa. So everyone requires some extra endeavor to favor us. But Krishna does not require. That is Krishna. He can do anything he likes. He does not depend on others. Others depend on Krishna's sanction. But Krishna does not require anyone's help. Therefore Prahlad Maha says, Bhagavan Prayasa. Prayasa is advised not to take. Especially for the devotees, one should not take up some business which requires very hard endeavor. No, you should take up only simple things which is possible. Of course, a devotee takes the risk. That's like Hanuman, he was servant of Lord Ramchandra. So Lord Ramchandra wanted information of Sita Devi. So he did not consider how I shall go to the other side of the sea, Lanka. He simply believing in Lord Ramchandra, Jai Ram, jumped over. Ramchandra had to construct a bridge. Of course, that bridge is also wonderful. Because his monkeys were bringing stone and they are throwing on the sea. But the stone was floating. So where is your law of gravity? Stone floats on the water. It cannot be done by the scientists. But if Lord Ramchandra desired, the stone became floating. Otherwise, how many stones we shall throw in the sea that it will come to the level of becoming a bridge? Oh, it is not possible. It was possible, everything was possible. But Lord Ramchandra wanted, let it be simplified. So let them bring the stone and it will float, then it shall go. So without stone he could go. But he wanted some service of the monkeys. There are many monkeys. Boro boro bandarer, boro boro pet, lanka dingate, mata khare hain. There were many other monkeys, but not exactly capable like the Hanuman. Therefore they are also given some chance that you bring some stone. You cannot jump over the sea like Hanuman. So you bring stone and I'll ask the stones to float. So, Krishna can do anything. Angani jasya sakalandriya vrittimanta. He can do anything. We cannot do without his favor. So, Prahlad Maharaj requests that if you kindly become merciful upon us, it is not a great task for you, because you can do whatever you like, because you are the cause of creation, maintenance and destruction. So it is not difficult for you. Besides that, Murheshu vai mahadanugraha Arthabandhu. Generally, those who are Arthabandhu, friend of the suffering humanity, they especially show favor to the Mura, to the rascals. Krishna comes for that purpose, because every one of us, we are Muras. Duskitina, namana duskitina mudha prapaddanta. Normally, we, because we are sinful, because we are mudhas, we do not surrender to Krishna. Namana prapaddanta. Anyone who does not surrender to Krishna is classified as duskitina, mudha, naradhama, maya apritagana. It is not at all possible to become independent of Krishna's way. That is not possible. Therefore, those who are trying to work independently without Krishna's favor, they are mura. All rascals. They will not accept what Krishna says, and they are trying to establish some law without Krishna. There is no need of God. This is the most frankly they say. Now we have got science, we can do everything. They are muras. It is not possible. Independently you cannot do without Krishna's favor. The best thing is that always try to seek favor of Krishna. And you cannot seek Krishna's favor directly. That is also another point. King Trina Te Priyajanan Anusivutana. No. You cannot jump over to Krishna without the favor of his devotee. Jasya prasadat bhagavat prasad. You cannot seek favor of Bhagavan directly. That is another foolishness. You must go through the servant of Krishna. Gopi bhattu padakamaleu dasu dasanudas. This is our process. We don't approach Krishna directly. We must begin our service to the Krishna's servant. And who is Krishna's servant? One who has become the servant of another Krishna's servant. This is called dasa dasanudas. Nobody can be independently servant of Krishna. That is another foolishness. Krishna never accepts anyone's service directly. No, that is not. You must come through the servant of the servant. This is called parampara system. As we receive knowledge by the parampara system, Krishna spoke to Brahma, Brahma spoke to Narad, Narad spoke to Vyasdeva, and we are getting this knowledge. This is Krishna, Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Krishna to Arjuna. See, if we give up the process of understanding as Arjuna did, then you will never be able to understand Krishna or what you know. You have to take up the process which Arjuna accepted. Arjuna also said that I am accepting you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because Vyasdeva has accepted, Asita has accepted, Narada has accepted. The same thing. We have to understand Krishna. We cannot understand directly. Therefore, these rascals who are trying to understand Krishna directly by interpretation, they are all rascals. They cannot understand Krishna. Maybe very big man, so-called. Nobody is big man. They are also Sabir Varaha Ustakharai Samastuta Purusha Posu. Purusha Posu. These big men who are so much eulogized by some rascals. All these big leaders. What? Because they are not devotee of Krishna. They cannot lead. They simply will mislead. That will take them all rascals. This is the criteria. Take this one criteria. Anything you want to learn from somebody, first of all you see whether that somebody is a devotee of Krishna. Otherwise, don't take any lesson. We don't take any lesson from a person perhaps maybe like this. No. We don't want such scientist or mathematician. No. One who knows Krishna, one is devotee of Krishna, one he is overwhelmed in ecstasy simply by hearing Krishna. You take lesson from them. Otherwise, all rascals. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,